we're going to do the washing of the fruits and vegetables. The reason why we're going to wash the fruits and vegetables because most of our fruits and vegetables are non-organic. Yeah, and not all of us are buying organic fruits and vegetables. And organic fruits and vegetables has got certain things that we need to remove as well. So in general, why we are washing the fruits and vegetables, right, is because we want to wash away the dirt, the soil, the bacteria can be found also on the fruits and vegetables. And also for the non-organic fruits and vegetables, they have got the chemicals, various kind of chemicals such as the pesticide, the herbicides, the insecticide as well. So we're all trying to remove all this. And so if you were to look at the bunch of grapes, right, the bunch of grapes basically has got a lot of white stuff. And the white stuff, one of the reasons why you have the white stuff is actually they can spray certain things to preserve the moisture. They also can spray certain things to keep the freshness of the fruits, and also it has got certain wax on it. Yeah, so why when you're washing away, right, is to wash away not the soil, the dirt, but also the chemicals that is on the fruits and vegetables. And most of us, when we are washing the fruits and vegetables, we are using water and you put it under a running tap or in the basin. But however, when you're doing that, right, you will not be able to remove those wax and also the chemical. So for example, with this bunch of grapes, right, I were to soak it here and leave it there. Then with this bunch here, I will remove using the fruit and vegetable wash. Yeah. So the fruits and vegetable wash is a non-chemical biodegradable fruits and vegetable wash. It can also use to wash the dishes and to wash the pets, the floor. So it's multi-purpose and it's non-chemical. Yeah. So with this, right, it's a concentrate, and this is how it looks like, the concentrate. Yeah, very thick in the content. Then I add water into it, and I can put it into a spray pump. So you can use it in a spray pump. You can spray on the table, spray on the window as a spray, or also spray onto the fruit. So in the past, right, before I came to know about this, I was actually using wash fruits using water or soak it. Yeah, so I can use my under the running water, I can use one by one to clean off the dirt, because I see it's covered with so much of the whitish like a wax, or the could be also chemical, right? So I take a long time just to finish a bunch of to wash a bunch of grapes. Yeah, but ever since I actually come across this fruits and vegetable wash, I can actually either spray. Yeah, in this case I spray. Okay, I think, or I can use this as a foam pump. So I can put it in a foam pump. I actually put it in the bathroom or the kitchen sink for hand wash. Yeah, so it's actually the same thing, but it looks like this because it's from a foam pump, whereas this is a liquid pump and this is a spray pump. Yeah, it's a different kind of pump. Yeah, so if for example I use a foam, right, and then just drop it here, right, without running in the water, then after that, can you see I managed to wash it away? This is called first round of the wash. First round. Yeah. Versus this has been soaked for a while, right? It has not been able to remove. By soaking alone, you will not be able to remove the whitish. And if I were to let it run under the water, right? Running water will not be able to remove the chemicals, and running water will not be able to remove the whitish stuff, the wax. Yeah, so I can do it for more than 10 times. I've tried it before, experimented it. You will still not be able to remove the whitish stuff. So never wash your fruits and vegetables just under the running water or by soaking, thinking that it can naturally remove the herbicides, the insecticides, the pesticides. Yeah. So with this, I was just doing a gentle rub, and on just a little spray, right? I have already effectively removed and this is the first rinse. And I can actually go through the clean water and do the second rinse, and then go to another clean water to do the third rinse, and finally I'm done. Yeah. So this is how you wash your fruits and the grapes. And similarly, similarly for blueberry, also the same thing, because blueberry, right, it has got a lot of whitey stuffs that is on the blueberry, and it's very tedious because it's so tiny, right? It's very time consuming and very tedious to wash it. Also, if to do wash the fruits, the blueberry, it's also same thing. Spray onto it or use a whichever pump, whether liquid pump, spray pump, or foam pump, right? Just a small amount on it, and then you just do a rub, and then you put in the water. It's the first rinse. Yeah, don't need to soak for 10 minutes and 15 minutes. By soaking the fruits and vegetables in the water for 5, 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, right? What happens is that because of the thin layer of the skin, whatever that is in the water can actually enter to the fruits and vegetables. And in the end, right, when you actually get to eat your fruits and vegetables, it becomes a bit weird taste. So if you soak it into apple cider or whatever vinegar, the white vinegar, then your fruits and vegetables may taste a bit of vinegar in it. And if you use baking soda, then your fruits and vegetables may also taste a bit weird because of baking soda. And baking soda may have to soak for a long time. And if you soak it into vinegar, it's also have to soak for minimally about 15 minutes as well. And so how effectively, right, is after 10 minutes, after 20 minutes to see the effectiveness. And then at the end result is you get to have a different taste on your fruits and vegetables. So in terms of using this, is more cost effective and more time effective as well. And overall, it is achieving a very good result. Yeah. So let me show you the next thing, right? Commonly is a lot of us have problem trying to wash the broccoli or the cauliflower. So what happened is because it looks like a forest, right? And if you were to look carefully, right, this is actually coated with herbicide, insecticide, pesticides, whatever, and whatever that's on it. And so sometimes when you go to supermarket, right, you can see that the broccoli sparkle. You know why the broccoli sparkle? Because the water droplets, right, just simply stay there the whole day, not being able to penetrate through the vegetables. And so it looks like it's sparkling because the water just continue to stay on top of it, because there's this layer of some invisible layer, right, preventing the water to seep through. Yeah. So with this one, you can see that the water is still there, unable to take it through. And so with this bunch, right, I'm going to soak it into the clean water, right? You can see that this is already a bit of the dishwash here. So I will soak it in the clean water. And so even soaking the broccoli in the clean water, after a while, right, I will demo to you that it will not be able to remove the pesticide. Okay, I really soak it for a while. So using the clean water, right? What do you see? What do you observe? You notice that the water just run over the broccoli like an umbrella. Yeah, and water is not able to enter the broccoli, and it was just simply running over it like an umbrella. So this is already soaked for a few seconds, right? And this is completely so-called dry. I just only sprinkle some water. So I will show to you, same thing. Water, even before soaking and after soaking, right, has the same effect. The water is unable to enter the broccoli because there's this invisible layer of the wax or the pesticide or whatever that is there, which I'm not quite know what exactly it is. Yeah. So the farmers will not tell us, right? Only those are growing the broccoli, they'll be able to tell you. So I have tried running the water over the broccoli 10 times, 20 times, right? You will still not be able to penetrate through the broccoli. Yeah. So whether you soak it or you just keep running water over it, right, it will not remove this layer of wax or layer of pesticide or layer of whatever chemicals that's on it. Yeah. So now the same thing. Both are already quite so-called soaked for quite long, right? Especially this one. I will use this to show you, right? Either I use a spray, right? or the foam, right? I just have to rub over it, yeah. Then I'll go to a simple so-called rings. This is my first rings. So what I have to do, right, is to do a second rings and a third rings to completely clean off the chemical. And so I'm going to use the clean water to show to you. Do you see the umbrella effect? There's no more umbrella effect. In fact, the water now can go through the broccoli. Yeah. And so by just do a simple rub on it, right, I have effectively actually removed this layer of the pesticide or the layer of chemical that's on it, or the layer of wax that's on it, and I'm able to now, the water now able to go through it. And so you can see the difference, right? The color, this is a bright green color because I have already removed using the fruits and vegetable wash. And this one is just simply running through water, yeah. So the color has not changed. It still remain a bit dark and looks like there's a layer of whitish so-called, items on it. Yeah. So this is how you wash your fruits and vegetables. And very important thing for broccoli and also cauliflower when we wash, right? Besides washing and bunch, you actually good to just cut it because broccoli effectively is like a forest. And if you don't cut it right, you will actually might see, you might not be aware there are worms. Yeah, you might not be aware there is a beautiful caterpillar or beautiful worm inside there. So it's good to just cut it and not just wash it as a bunch. Yeah, so you cut it into smaller bunch so that you actually have a better to see that no insects or no whatever beautiful worm hiding inside there. Yeah. So this is a very how you wash the broccoli and the grapes, and the blueberry the same thing. So for apple it's the same thing as well. Either you do a spray or the foam pump, rub on it, right? This is already rubbed, and before you rub, right, you always feel there's a layer of wax on the apple. Naturally comes with the wax, but besides the natural wax that the green apple or the red apple comes with it, right, there's also this pesticides, herbicides, whatever chemicals that's already sprayed before they ship out from the farm, then ship up to the container, ship up to the to travel long distance, and before they reach our Singapore supermarket. Yeah, so same thing. So when we have orange, we also good to have one round of wash because we're cutting it, right? So it's also good to wash your orange as well with this simple, just rub on it, yeah. And then after that, run through first rings, and then second rings, and the third rings, yeah, to complete your wash. Yeah. So same thing also for broccoli as well. Yeah. So when you pare your broccoli, you can see actually it's quite dirty. Yeah. So you can use your hand to rub it. Yeah. And use your hand to rub it and cut away whatever that you do not want it, and remove it, and then you will complete your wash. First rings, second rings, and third rings with clean water, and if you're satisfied, and then you can put aside. Yeah. So same thing also for carrot as well. Yeah. Spray. This is a spray, and this is the foam. Same thing also, rub on it. Yeah. And then this is the first rings to remove. Then the second rings with clean water. Third rings also with clean water. Yeah. So besides using this dishwash, non-chemical biodegradable, we sometimes add a hydrogen peroxide, especially to wash our broccoli and our cauliflower. Yeah. Add a capful of this type of water or basin, right? Capful onto add it into together with the dishwash. Yeah. As part of the cleaning process. Okay, so this is how you can wash your fruits and vegetables using a non-chemical dishwash. Yeah. So let's move on to the second part.